do I miss it? I think I started off my whole thing by saying no. I love it, but I don't miss it. And if I don't come here again, um, I don't know. I'm aware, or let me put it different, I'm ambivalent about it. I don't really, I'm not too sure about this place.
In fact, this question is related to the earlier question. Uh, what I would like to know is, do you think this entire transition from the New Market to South City and Quest, from Hind to Fame Hind, will actually help us as a city or Calcutta regain our position and attract the youth to stay back? I don't. That's just one question that I have in connection with the earlier question, and a small comment to the person who made the earlier question. I don't think everything is lost, because I am, to an extent, on a self-congratulatory note. I have been someone who have studied outside in Bangalore for 5 years. I've studied law, and I have come back. And even though I see very few of my friends coming back to Calcutta to pursue a career in Calcutta, but some of us do. And when we do,
Why did you come back?
I think the idea, for me, the idea was kind of emotionally appealing, where I wanted to practice law in the High Court of Judicature at Calcutta because my grandfather used to practice here. And not all is lost. The High Court in Calcutta has its own original jurisdiction. There's a lot of opportunity here. So I don't think everything is lost.
Good.
Thank you.
But do you have any comment on what he said about the Hind to Hind Fame, New Market to Hind is the movie hall, the old movie hall becoming the multiplex, the New Market becoming the South City Mall.
See, I personally have, most of the changes that you talk about here. I think, for me, it's sort of part of Kolkata, Calcutta, sort of becoming a little more part of the rest of the country. And I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I certainly don't think it's, it goes with the flow. I mean, there's certain things which are sort of obviously part of. I mean, let me put it this way. Kolkata, again, sort of in our minds when I was growing up, was almost a sort of island. The joke was that Dom Dom connects to JFK and Heathrow, but it doesn't connect to the rest of India. I think part of the reason why Dom Dom and its hinterland, which happens to be Kolkata, connects more to India, what we call India now, is probably because India has also sort of been successful. There are a lot of more cultural, I think one feels less embarrassed about, and I include the large portion of Bangalis who live in Kolkata, because I think that there used to be I find sort of Kolkata's losing that old sort of quasi-xenophobic thing about, I mean, it's probably the only city that I know of which says it's a Bangali city. I mean, Mumbai doesn't want to be called a Marathi city, or, New York doesn't want to be called a sort of Irish whatever town.
I never thought of Calcutta.
Yeah,
as a
so we
Bengali
don't have
city.
that. I mean, but it came to us sort of, I mean, if you look at it, Kolkata, it's almost like it used to be a Bangalito and all that, except it wasn't.
Except, and Amra Bangali, had a brief moment here, but they never really
But
could catch on.
as she rightly says, I mean, politically that completely bombed here, because, but unfortunately, there's a sort of, there used to be a sort of cultural thing about if it's Kolkata, it's a Bangali city, which is not necessarily replicated.
Can I just add to a point? You were talking about the shift from Newmarket to South City.
Yeah.
I don't think that's progress. The footfalls in, I mean, if you're talking about footfalls and you're talking, I don't think malls are a progress. But when you walk into a mall or you walk into the New Market, you'll find the place is crawling with people. And then you have to stop and you have to ask yourselves, where the hell do they get the money from? I don't know this. And if somebody told me, I might take advantage of that.
No, but Jen, I mean,
Are they buying though in the mall?
No, just a sort of addition. I mean, I know my thing is there are good malls and bad malls. Don't kill me. So I mean, I've seen certain good malls in Kolkata. I mean, I wish there were malls in Kolkata during the 80s. Then the whole load shedding thing, I would have spent my time in the mall.
But in the 80s, it was either good mal or bad mal.
And I think on that note, we actually have to end this session. I wanted to thank all of you for coming, and especially thank Jayant Kripalani and Indrajit Hazra for coming and sharing this hour with us about Calcutta. And
Thank you,
you,
Shandip.
is your book,
Thank you.
they wanted to do the little book launch.
What book?
Um,
What?
you do
Who's
have a
written
book out. You've written a book apparently, and
Apparently, yeah. Apparently, yeah.
are we doing a little launch thing for this book? Or is that supposed to be something happening?
huh.
No, no. Ruchit Joshi is saying like we have to get off this
There's
stage
nothing
right
called
now.
a free launch.
And-
So let's get out of here. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you could just hang around for a minute longer, we have actually organized a launch on the spot. This is an impromptu launch, and there's a Bangalorean on the stage, as Indrajit says, to do the honor. And what a Bangalorean, Ramachandra Guha, who has actually bought the book.
I'm actually a Bangalorean who migrated to Calcutta. Much more attached.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In the great election circus that India is used to, our next session, Poles Apart, is fated to be a fascinating one.